I'm gonna make a cup of coffee quick. Sally! Hi, kiddo! Happy Leo season! Do you feel the cat season? Do you feel like a cat extra? Cat, 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 cat. Kitty, 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 kitty! Meow, 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 meow. If anybody's here, I'm just getting a cup of coffee ready. Good girl, no, no. She says, I'm not in no mood. I'm out of here. You look at my tickets heading west. Look at that eastbound dog end of a westbound dog. Look at the east. That was the pages of. Check out. Looks like the eastbound end of a westbound dog. He used to have the freaking coolest freaking sayings. He'd say stuff like a guy was in the Air Force with. He's from Alabama or some shit. He had the fucking funniest sayings, dude. Like, and then I pick up sayings that I think are funny, and then I say them, and they don't land as softly on the ears of others as they do the official distributors. And I say, I don't say it anymore because I'm not a fucking pig. Um, but he, for like checking out a chick's ass, he'd be like, he'd refer to it as her turd cutter. Check out the turd cutter on that one. I remember the first time he said that, I was just like, what? What? Fucking what? And I said it a few times back in my drinking days, and people did the same. They have the same reaction. But sorry, girl. But every time I see a dog walking away like that, he'd see something real ugly, and Paige would say, it looks like the eastbound end of a westbound dog, or a southbound end of a northbound dog, whatever. The ass end of a dog. I think dog tookuses are cute. Cute little tookus. Anyway, hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hayek empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about these things. Let me check the water. I'll put it over here so I don't forget. This is coming up, the Cornhusker Roundup. It's in a different place. They probably sell plastic shit now. This is a big healthy. You get merch like $5 for community. I used to have a lot more, and I just kept the last one because I moved and I didn't want to keep a bunch of shit. Okay, put my coffee so I don't forget that I'm making coffee with my decaf grounds. Because with all this life force kundalini energy, who needs freaking caffeine? Not me, y'all. So I call today's talk Grown Up. I'm going to read this in a little while. I meant to read it the other day, a couple days ago. It's called Young at Any Age. Mom has a lot of cool stuff. I'm glad some of her stuff, I didn't look at everything as junk. I used to just recognize everything she had was junk until I changed my heart. And I'm glad a lot of this stuff made it because it's really cool. Ode to Mom. She's still sleeping. So grown-ups, I was thinking about that. What a hurry everybody is to grow up. Hurry up and grow up. I had to grow up. I grew up. I was 10 months old. Boom! I got all the knowing of an adult. 10 months old. I know what life is all about. Pew, pew. Disassociate. Your spirit goes out into the ethers. Whatever your vibrational frequency is attached to, data and information clings to it, and then you're thrust down into your body. And now do what you now make the best of what you got. That's what happened to me. I've been trying to make the best of what I got my whole life. And all I've ever noticed is that there's people that like to live free, that don't like to hurt people, and then there's the people that like to control. And a whole lot of variances in the middle, but mostly it's like a freaking match between those wills. That's the water. Marketing. Everybody profits from people growing up. Everybody gets to make money. And money's a reindeer made up game. It's bullshit. Money ain't even real, dude. Money is just another means to control people. Get people to do what you want to do, because all you got to do is pay them. How many people are selling their land to the highest bidder, and the highest bidder, they're not even from America? America's losing its land because it's selling to the highest bidder, because people just want money. Because they just want to do grown-up things. You want to buy all those toys and eat all that food, go all those restaurants, drink all that booze, hang out on all those yachts, fly around in all those planes, and then when you die and you go out into the ethers to get the knowledge, you're like, oh, fuck, I really did it wrong. Oh, shit. A lot of people are like, oh, shit, I really did fucking life wrong. And then they get to come back and do it again. Only chances are they're probably going to do it the version, play the role of a person that they fucking were really, really shitty to for a really long time, so they get to feel like... That's what I think lives are. I think everybody just gets to live as everybody else, and there's not 8 billion people on the planet. That's stupid. I think I'll even froth some milk. I'll froth some milk for my coffee. So, everybody's in such a hurry, that when you're a little girl, you're assigned fucking toys and bullshit. You're assigned shit. Like, play with this fucking doll. I don't want to play with this doll. I want to go out and ride my bike. I got more masculine energy in me. I'm a girl, though. I'm a female. I know that. Yeah, there have been points in times that I wanted to be a dude. You know why? Not because it's all because of fucking convenience. It's all because, like, I want someone to take care of me, I want someone to fucking feed me, do my laundry, do all the shit I don't like doing. That's why I wanted to be a dude. And then what I learned was that it's just better to become self-sufficient and not expect everybody else to do everything for you. So that's the path I went. And then I did. There goes my desire for D, to have a D, to be a man, to have a penis. There it went. Just with that knowing and recognition, just do it yourself. Want something right, done right. Isn't that how it usually goes anyway? So, put the coffee press down, pressing the decaffeinated coffee beans. Milk makes me mucusy. I drink it anyway. And summer's over. Fall is here in Taos, New Mexico. There's no more days of summer here. It's fall. I go out in the morning. See, I never go by the calendar. I go by when I go outside, how the air smells and how the Christmas and what it feels. I use all of my senses to navigate through Earth. I don't use fucking tools that are assigned to me unless some fucking bureaucratic bullshit fucking asshole wants me to be someplace at a certain time, and then I gotta sit in a chair and he makes me wait to show up at a time that he designated. It's all control! It's all control, you get it? So all these people want, grow up, grow up, grow up. I grew up. I grew up so fast. I acted like an adult in situations when the adults didn't know how to fucking act like adults. Because you got people in charge that don't know what they're doing. You have people in positions that have deemed themselves power and have given themselves authority that don't have ideas worth shit. That's why they have created all these advisors and panels and committees to tell them what to do. They're not very smart, and it's all crumbling down right in front of everybody's face. And a lot of people aren't relinquishing the reality of what the world was. A lot of them aren't. Their psyches are going to dissolve, and I don't care. Everybody has free will to freaking focus and look at the things that are going to help them be the best version of themselves, and they didn't do the work. So at this point, good luck. Much love. See you on the other side. So, this, grown up. Mom, I was always been a kid at heart. That's why people don't like me, because I'll go into like a, well, not a courtroom, because I'll probably end up in jail for contempt. Because I have contempt for them. I do, because their laws and rules and policies and regulations are bullshit. I heard a YouTube video yesterday about a guy that did a talk. He has a lot of views. About I saw the headline a couple months. How long ago was that? Lincoln County Sheriff, Taos, New Mexico, or not Taos? He's not Taos. Lincoln County, Lincoln County, New Mexico. Now, how often does this shit happen? Too much. Way too much. There's too many organizations and policies and procedures that are made that are supposed to put in place to keep these things from happening, and just people are complacent. People don't care. As long as they get their direct deposit, they're just gonna fucking pretty much navigate on this planet and do whatever they want. And then sometimes act like they're doing some shit related to their job, so that during review time they'll get like extra money so they can pretend like they're doing their job while they're actually probably putting more effort into not. Where's the news? A week ago, Lincoln County officials find human remains during shooting call. I wonder if they're even gonna have it. If they scrubbed it or something. What's it called? It's called a... What's it called when... It's right there. It's out here. Here's the word. My brain's trying to frickin' attract it. It's called a... When everybody fucks up and people find out about it. We'll just use this. Anyway, the show, I can't find it. I don't know how long ago it was. I'll look it up. I'll do a little talk about it later, or say something about it later. But in this year, since the beginning of this year, I know that. It could be a couple months, could be 6 months. My time is funny. Time is weird. It's not linear. And that's for sure. I learned that when I moved to the 90s, 3 years ago, when I moved to Taos, New Mexico. Anyway, the sheriff, all of the sheriffs in the sheriff department at Lincoln, or what? How was it? See, I want to get this so right, and I only watched the talk one time, but the judge that swore in the sheriff wasn't really a judge. He was like, it was like father son or something like that. And it was total. A guy got fucking. It was a guy that was a judge. I'll just leave it on the skinny, and then I'll find the article. I'll listen to the video again. I'll make notes. I'll pay attention, and then I'll talk about it again. But there was a man that was a judge that was like asked to resign because of his unethical behavior. Swore in sheriffs after the fact that he was said you suck, get out, because he sucked. And so he wasn't really a judge, but he gave these people oaths of office, and then for 2.5 years all these people went out and made arrests. People beat up their girl, whatever, all arrests, scumbag shit. So just doing enough work so they can buy their $80,000, $90,000 trucks. Santa Fe Police Department just got 4. Fucking shit is just such misappropriation of funds. I want in these people's accounts. I want in the accounts. I want to see where the fucking money is going in all these organizations in New Mexico, because I would fucking put all these people on blast. I would put them all on blast. They hide it. It's supposed to be public domain, and then you got to pay like so many dollars an hour. That's how it was in Oregon, to pay a county employee to go collect the data that they should already have right there. These are already questions that they should be able to answer, and they won't. How much federal funding collectively have you gotten this year? Oh yeah, that many millions, billions, huh? You say? And teachers can't get paid roads. Where is the money? Where is the leak? Where is the leak? I will find the leak. A big leak is all these new fucking trucks these fucking slow ass fucking lazy overweight done cops are driving around. That's a big leak. That's a big hog of resources right there. I was like, Mom, why do they call them pigs? I don't know, honey. Because they fucking sit around on stools and get fucking free meals all the time, and just tax money just gets thrown at them, and they just get fluffier and fluffier. But we don't have fucking food to eat, sweetie. But they got families to feed and shit. Ask their families about how wonderful they're freaking, ask them. Listen to the little kids. Listen to the little kids that have mommy and daddy as police officers. Put them in a room, let them play with dolls, and listen how they interact with the dolls. Because that's what happens in real life at home. Fucking grown-ups. Fucking grown-ups. I don't want to be a fucking grown-up. I want nothing to do with their... I act out. I'll act out. I'll throw tantrums. I'm a child, dude. I'm a child in a 49-year-old woman's body, just to frickin' prove that somebody's doing some bullshit control shit. I'll be like, yeah, I'll follow your stupid little rule, but know that I recognize and understand what this really actually is about. And if you didn't have something that I need or want, and we were out on the street, this would be a different conversation. That's how small people act. That's how small people act. I want to congratulate my Earth Angel. She's moving today. Happy moving day, lady. I hope you listen to this later on tonight, because you're probably going to be exhausted. 75 years old, people are doing shit I don't think I could do at 75 years old. Fuck. I hate moving. I hate it. It hurts my body. I am stronger now than I was the last time I moved, though. Young at any age. Youth is not a time of life, but a state of will, a quality of imagination, a freshness in the soul. Youth is an appetite for adventure over love of ease. That's what youth is. Appetite of adventure over love of, I'm going to sit on my fucking fluffy ass on this couch and just watch life go by. Or I'm going to go to I'm going to sit on my fluffy ass and then go to this place and walk around for a little bit and see how other people live and how hard things are, and not do jack shit to help anybody along the way. Okay, I'm sorry about that sound. I'm going to start over because I could... Focus, Marjo. Youth at any age. Youth is not a time of life, All these lights are making it but a state of the will, a quality of the imagination, a freshness of the soul. Youth is an appetite for adventure over love of ease. You are as young as your faith, as old as your doubt, as young as your hope, as old as your fear. Let your heart enjoy the love of wonder, the sweet childlike joy of discovery, what is next, and remain young at any age. And it's a little boat next to a fire and a stream is the picture. So thanks, Mom. I'm glad we kept that. It's called Campfire. It's a 10 by 10. It has a URL number. Wonder where it came from. Hudson, Wisconsin. Is that where it came from? That print is so small. You know why people lose their sight? Because they don't use it. They just keep reading. They just read the same shit. They don't exercise their eyes. Eyes need to be exercised too. I can read that itty bitty print. I just need a little light. P.O. Box 1A8, Hudson, Wisconsin, 54016. Now, what I gotta do is now I gotta look up Hudson, Wisconsin. Latitude and longitude. Oh, wow. That's the 45th. 44th, 45th. And that's where I was when I was up in Salem, Portland. When I lived up in that area. See, I lived in the 35th, 40th, and 45th parallels. So I got the fucking knowings of all that shit. That's a high frequency right there. That's 3 parallels. How do a lot of people live in 3 parallels in their life? I know a lot of people move around. I know there's so many travelers, but I also know more people that have just on my feed. There's more people on my feed that have lived in the same place for like decades than there are people that travel around. But I've been moving around, but I don't want to. I want to stay put. I don't want to. But yeah, that's why, you know, I don't know. Life is a trip. Why is the light? Oh, okay. Because I was trying to read that. So they're doing fucking poser fucking bullshit. What are you proud of in Taos County today through Saturday or Sunday or some shit? I think I'm gonna bust out one of my straight people like rainbows too. Throw a few over my shoulder, walk around and see if, hey, you like my shirt? You want to buy one? You got Venmo? I think I'm gonna try and freaking peddle my wares. I got a fucking car to fucking $2,700 to fucking, but it'll be, you know what though? To me, it makes more sense, good girl, to fix the car than it is to get rid of it or have a new car, because it'll be new. It'll be solid. It already has, the tires are only have like 1,000 miles, or like, you know, more, maybe 2,000 miles on them. Maybe 3, but in a year, that's not much. So it'll be good. It'll be solid. Then I don't gotta worry. The only thing I gotta worry about is, and then you put oil in your car will last. You don't put oil in your car, you don't get oil changes like they're supposed to, your fucking engine seizes. Metal, it turns into metal on metal. It's such an easy remedy. It's such a cheap, easy remedy. And there's cars all over the world with blown engines because people don't do that one fucking simple thing. And I'm just like, dude, the world is in trouble. The world is in so much trouble. So I think I'm in a pretty chill mood. The astrology seems pretty chill. I feel good today. I didn't wake up with any like feelings of doom, you know, because sometimes I do. Like, oh God, you know, but that oh God was embracing good orderly direction for today. So I'm in a good heart space and mindset. I did read a disgusting article about heart strays. Somebody posted on the neighborhood, whatever that neighborhood, whatever it is, that the local stray hearts here, they had some really bad management. See, people are just so corrupt. They're so corrupt. People are corrupt within themselves, and and it spreads out into everything that they do. So all they have to do is resolve the corruption within themselves. Look at why they act like that. I know why people act the way they act. Give me 5 minutes with somebody. I'll ask like some pertinent questions and I'll know exactly how they act. I'm a freaking human tuning fork. Because I know a lot of people really hate to hear about it, but mostly people are all the same. They walk around with different soul sacks. That's how they tell me who they are, by the shit that they wear on their soul, by the cars that they drive, the shoes that they wear, what they do with their free time and their free money. Everybody is so busy living that best life. I disagree with Pam Gregory when she says that you can make everybody happy by just sitting in your room and being blissed out. No, I think that's a cop out. People have to get out and spread joy and love. And I'm saying this because I know I have to do that. And I don't want to. I want to stay home where people aren't. Being an INFJ, man, inverted, intuitive, feeling, judgmental. Yeah. I am a lot of things that people do not like in themselves that they recognize in me. I am freely them. I fully embrace my chart. Okay, this is who I am. I'm going to focus and try to accentuate on the positive. I'm going to try and work on the character defects because I got a lot of shadow shit in my chart. Just Scorpio moon. I got a lot of stuff. Just I was talking about it to my earth angel yesterday because she understands when I get angry. She understands because she was married to a man for years that he is a constant reminder of what I can be if I want to make different choices. I just to have her tell me stories about her sweet beloved and the places that he went because of alcohol. And those are the places that I will go. And I love Mom too much, and I don't have that much time with, the dogs. They're good now. They're good today. They're good today. They're good today. So whenever the pain gets too much, oh so too much, and I want to, I ask her stories about him. And I would never want somebody that I love to have to go through what people have to go through at the end of a drunk's life. You want to see all of what the grossness of all those good times collectively does. My grandfather would have died sober. At the end of his life, they were bringing him bottles of wine to the old folks' home just to make him happy. When I die sober, if God gives me enough grace to carry me through however long I breathe in this incarnate, I will be the first. I don't know where my dad is, if he does, but when his mom died, he embraced Jack. I like Jack too. Jack's got my back for a long time. And I just flashed all these crazy times on Jack Daniels. And it's a terrible, terrible relationship, alcohol and the human spirit. And it was my best friend and my greatest companion. And it takes me to places I act ways that I don't want to be. Because mom taught me that that's not how you act. So, I know a lot of people are struggling with that right now. A lot of people are going to overdose. A lot of people are going to, because the energies are so potent, less is more. It's one of those. It's when Jessica died, it was one of those times. It's like I look at life as roulette, and like, like the white three is like Pluto conjunct Mars. Well, how is it going to plan out in your life? And then I sit and I wait and I watch how it's going, and then I see how it plays out another, and I'm just like, whoa. And why aren't people helping each other more? So I got to do that. So I'm going to get mom up, start the day, take a shower, get fresh. Fucking hate Axe body wash. Dude, fucking hate. You know what? Mental illness has a smell. It does. Mental illness has a smell. It smells like if you go into a bar at like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, like you're bringing in food and getting food prep and stuff like that. Like it's cleaned up, but you can still smell the vomit. You can still smell the freaking smoking. I mean, I smoked cigarettes longer than I drank alcohol. I quit alcohol twice, cigarettes once. I fucking hate it because I recognize it as a spiritual abnormality. And I toxified, I poisoned myself. All the while, like, working out. I was in the Air Force. I was in the military. I chewed for a long time. I did chewing tobacco. I was talking to my buddy Carl. I always, if picturing me in the Air Force, a black T-shirt, always a black T-shirt. I got him right here. Bush pants and my boots, my big old heavy boots that have wrecked my feet. My feet are forever ruined. These coveralls. And then what I do is I look like this for like 5 years. I got snot running down my face. I roll down, and then I only would use the bottom half of the coveralls because I get too hot. So I fold down the top half and then use the arms and tie it around my waist and then tuck it in. And then I always had my spitter in my pocket. I look over at mom. Mom's not there. That's trippy. I don't like that. Mom's sleeping. It's alright, she's here. Whoa, that was weird. And then I had my empty cherry Pepsi. I used to drink a soda like a day, I think. Yeah, I would. No, not every day. But I would, when I drank a soda, I'd put it in my pocket and I'd use that for a spitter for the first while, and then I just toss it and then just swallow it after like the first 20 minutes or so. I did Skull. And then when I watched Joe Dirt, at one time he was like, yeah, he talked it up and then he talked it down. So there is so many plot flaws in that shit. They do that shit. It's just contrary. Everything's, oh, think this way. No, think this way. All it does is make your mind mush. No, think this way. No, think this way. I don't know what to think. What should I do? Something important happens. I don't know. Refer to how to think. So stupid. Anyway. That's about all I got for now. Did I finish everything? I made cookies yesterday. I think I'm gonna go hand these out. I'll be excited. What are you proud of? I'm proud of this shit. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. They're fun. They're just peanut. All I had was Reese's peanut butter cup cookies. They look good, they're moist, they're delicious, they're freaking smell-o-vision! Oh my goodness! My goodness! This is... People go home, man, like... People go home, eat their shit, eat this shit, and then I come back, and God puts them back in my life, whether it's at the fucking, you know, whatever capacity, and be like, how was it? You know, they're like, man, yeah. I just say eat it like an hour before you go to bed. Just eat it like an hour before you go to bed. People don't know how good that they can think when they feel good. And then you wake up and you feel great because you got a good night's sleep. That's what I'm proud of. I've never... Well, no, that's not true. I am beyond past being proud of whoever's giving me an orgasm. That shit's stupid. That shit is so... It should be private. It should be personal. It should not be on the display for the whole world to see. When things are sacred, they are not on the world for the whole world to see. You know? I mean, I disclose a lot of shit on my channel, but it's my shit. And, well, no, it's other people's shit too, but it's shit that they did to me. And soon I'm going to be talking about Bobby Coyle! Bobby Coyle! The jerk-off AA circuit speaker. He was a total dick to me. Yep. Bobby Coyle, I'm talking about you, Bobby! Mr. I took third base or whatever. That was his claim to fame. What did you do? He took one of the bases in Philadelphia and ran around. That's what he was cause what? Did he, is it because he watched the Bad News Bears? Is that why you did it, Bobby? That one thing you did that one time? That's funny. Anyway, that talk is coming. That one's gonna, whoo! And then I won't talk about it no more ever again. But it'll be out there, Bobby. Oh, it'll be out there, Bobby! Coyle, the dirty cop from Philadelphia. The union head rep, police fraternity order of bullshit. I got your number, bitch.